Hello. It's been about 7 weeks since I've had this SolarEdge home charger installed, and I wanted to give my views so far in case anyone out there is thinking of getting one. Okay, let's give some context. So if I start in the garage here, this is a system I had installed about 10 months ago now. It's a SolarEdge 5 kilowatt home hub inverter. This is a 10 kilowatt hour storage device, and on the roof, hopefully I can show some images now, are 20 panels. I've got an east-west split, so 10 panels on each aspect. It's give me 8.1 kilowatt peak, which of course I don't really see being east-west. So the 5 kilowatt, well-sized. Lots of SolarEdge goodies. So when I had this installed 10 months ago, here was a comms box. Because this device and this device were not yet on the UK market, so 7 weeks and 1 day ago to be precise, my original installer came back and fitted this. This is a backup unit, so in the case of a power cut, I can use energy stored in this battery to power my home, which is very useful. I live in Devon, which, in spite of the beautiful weather today, sometimes the weather gets rough and we experience power cuts, so very handy device. The other thing I had installed, in fact I waited for, was this. So this is the new SolarEdge EV charger, and I say new, it's been available in Europe for a few months now, so some people have had them already, but it's new to the UK market officially. And you can see at the top here, it's made by an Austrian company called Kiba, and it's rebadged as SolarEdge. It's a very ugly looking device, but of course the benefit to this, purported benefit, is that it integrates properly with the SolarEdge system. So on this unit here, in fact it connects to the Ethernet and out to the SolarEdge app, so that way I can control whether I'm charging directly from my solar panels on the roof, whether I'm diverting energy from the battery or not. Essentially I can prioritize where the solar goes, which is a very nice feature. However, after 7 weeks, I've still not charged my car. This is currently how I'm charging my car, plugged in to a 3-pin socket, which is less than ideal. The reason for that, on about day 2 or 3, the charger stopped working, no communications. After a short sunny spell, it came online, thought nothing of it, maybe coincidence. And then a couple of weeks after that, just before I got the new car, charger went offline and never came back. And that was after a heavy downpour. So when I told the installer about the downpour, they rushed over, opened it up, and couldn't find any obvious flaws with how it's sealed, but it does appear to potentially be water damage. But I've now had about 4 or 5 weeks of basically waiting for SolarEdge to do anything about this. So I've got a rather ugly wall decoration at the moment. And you can see one of the major issues here, it's got top entry. So this unit can either have top entry, as I've got it here, so you can see the cable chases out to the unit, it's a nice short run at least, or back entry. Back entry here isn't useful because my house, this is my bathroom. I don't want a cable running through my bathroom. There is no option for bottom entry. And if I can try and flash up an image of the Zappy charger, which is the best selling in the UK, that has a bottom entry system. And yeah, clearly this does not, and there's a real chance that water running along this pipe pulls up in here, and there are some drainage channels and on the back here, but here when it rains it really does pour, and I've seen water pool up in here as it fails to drain in time. And you do wonder, despite the fact that they've sealed it well, I can't see any obvious flaws with the seals or how they've glued everything together, but you do wonder, is there possibility of ingress? So yeah, right now I'm not particularly impressed. In hindsight, I would have had the charger mounted in the garage if I knew I was going to get these kind of issues. So yeah, for now, I think I'd say if you're looking to mount one of these outside, don't do it. Look at alternatives like the Zappy, or maybe look at moving it to a carport or a garage. I hope that helps.